you're as much as society says it want be an individual, be yourself. It's not designed that way.
Right.
And so benchmarks of if you graduated college or not, if you're married with kids or not.
Talk about some benchmarks, please. I'm
how old you were when you got married, if you have kids or not,
right?
How many times you've been married. All these things are you're seen as less than a failure. All these things you're socially looked at differently. You know, you could be single with no kids, never been married, living your best life, but you will be looked down upon to your sibling who's been married for 10 years with 2 or 3 kids to a quote unquote good man or a good woman. You know, you like, yeah, but I'm having an amazing time. Like I'm doing it. Yeah, but you ain't got no husband though. You ain't got no wife though. You know, and like all these, you know, quote unquote benchmarks of success. And we have all these things that try to put us into to compete and to be labeled as for what's supposed to make us happy. So we have people who start doing things to have these qualifying benchmarks, but are not actually what makes them happy.
No.
They don't care about buying a car. Like, okay, so I was checking back to real life. I was having a conversation with some of my family who was a little bit older, and they couldn't, like, they were trying to gauge how successful someone was. Like, well, did they buy a house yet? Like, they don't care about buying a house. Like, to them, some of these young people, the idea of being strapped to 6-figure debt was like, no. And they're like, well, they lease a car instead of buying it. That's stupid. Why are you paying all that much money for a car? But to them, their idea of, I don't want to drive a car that's 10 years old.
Right.
I don't want to drive a car that's older than 3 years. So leasing for me is perfect. But you're paying more money. Yeah, but I don't want a 7-year-old car. Like, just the thought process is different. And there will be people who will try to just strong arm you into their belief system to think that, no, you need to buy that car. No, you need to get this house. No, you need to be married. No, you need to have these kids. No, you need to go to college. No, you need to have all these things. Unless this person is on your payroll, meaning they got to stay with you if it don't work out, or you sending them money every month. If that's the case, if you paying their bills for them, then your input is valid. But if these are individuals who are fully functioning in the world, living their life, doing it how they want to do it, leave these people alone.